Special shouts out to It's Complicated channel. This guy does really good work. Let's jump right into it.
When you first meet a guy, how do you decide if he's going to be a friend or more than a friend? And more importantly, when do you decide? Because it's often said a woman will know right away.
Oh, I don't know. I like to keep them all as friends for the first little bit.
If the vibes are good,
Ooh.
then
And that's what I can't stand the most. Women that drag men along in the friend zone, hoping to bleed them dry of their finances. Because women like this, while they still claim that they want to be your friend, they still expect, right? Expect you as a friend to pay for everything. So it's pretty messed up.
he can be more than a friend.
I agree, because if the vibes are good and the energy is good, then you can't really go wrong.
What?
I don't understand. Why are there so many women out here chasing vibes? What the hell is that?
What is the difference between a friend and an acquaintance?
An acquaintance is someone that I'm just gonna talk to for a day, and probably if I run into you, I'll talk to you. But a friend, I'm gonna talk to you. I'm gonna check up on you. I care about you.
I feel like an acquaintance is just somebody I know,
Yeah.
and then a friend is somebody I talk to on a regular basis. Like her.
What does it mean when people say dating is more than friends?
I feel like dating your acquaintance, not your acquaintance. Your partner should be your best friend.
You're like,
No. Your partner should not be your best friend.
friends with many people, but dating is like you only date this person, or
Yeah.
you're sharing more of your personality with only one person.
Yeah, and I definitely wouldn't have sex with a friend. So that is not possible for me.
So would you say that the purpose of dating is sex?
And it's really interesting hearing these two because their accent, it sounds like they're European.
Yeah, kind of. It's not the main purpose, but it is it goes hand in hand, I would say.
It's a requirement, I guess you would say.
Yeah, but yeah.
If a friend expected you to provide everything, would that be a toxic relationship?
Hell yeah. Yes.
So why is it considered toxic when friends become users, but it's normal when women expect a man to provide more than just his company?
Ooh, good question.
A man is a provider, but I do
Only when it's convenient, right?
think it should be 50-50 equal from both partners.
It's never 50-50 equal. It's never 50-50 equal. More often than not, men always get the short end of the stick. Even in men in thriving relationships. Men in thriving relationships oftentimes have to put out a lot more. The thing is, a lot of women just don't see that. A lot of women who were raised to not see that.
I agree, because if you don't have any part in it, then you're really just not doing anything. And usually your partner would say something to you, but if not, then they usually don't mind. But I think it's 50-50.
A guy doesn't have to always pay. It should be both parts.
If a friend expected you to provide everything, would that be a toxic relationship?
Hell yeah.
So then why is it considered toxic when friends become users, but it's normal when women expect a man to provide more than just his company?
Well, see, if I'm in a very deep,
Oh my God,
relationship with a man,
Yeah.
it just means he should be giving his all to me.
Giving his all to me. Everything.
Well, shouldn't you both be giving your all to each other?
I mean, yeah.
Yes, but the man should want to give more.
Well,
Yeah.
okay, so how come, okay, so why?
See, and then you have people like this, it's hard to take them seriously because they're playing around. They're ticking time bombs. And when I say that, I mean, every day they inch closer and closer toward advanced maternal age. And then it's going to be all downhill from there. It's kind of like that thing from Price is Right. Yo, yeah, yo, yeah, yo. Boom, 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 boom. Let's continue.
Why is it in the age of independent women, a man's value is often determined by what he provides?
Oh, wow, that kind of threw me for a loop.
I don't think it's always based off of what he provides, but we do want a provider, probably because of history.
Honestly,
And it's just-
though, but
just how
with
we're made.
independent women, they don't need a man.
They
so
don't.
It doesn't matter what you have because
It depends on the woman, for sure.
is wanting you, not needing you. If she's independent, now if she's not independent, then she's for sure.
Yeah, and I spoke about this before. A woman that's independent, you know, the I don't need no man. It's like I never understood that concept, and I never understood why some women throw that around. It's like, okay, congratulations, you're independent, but you're 35, you're 40 years old. What do you want, a cookie because you pay your own bills? Congratulations, you're independent. You're able to pay your own bills. I don't get it. Why do they throw that around? That should be pretty standard for adult women who are single.
Sure gonna be all on you about what you have to offer because she don't got shit.
You need a man because all that, I'ma go get it on my own, get the bag and run off and do
I could do bad all by myself.
all this, man. Okay, see where you at later on when all that shit, when the ass flatten out, all the ass shots get and the titties start sagging. Yeah, when tattoos ain't looking like that and you used to be light skinned, baddie, out the window. Go ahead and pack it up. You're gonna be looking for what? You ain't finna be looking for no female. You ain't finna be looking for no OnlyFans. You can look what? A man. So get it locked right now. Get it on top right now. You know what I'm saying? Get your shit right, bro. I'm hella married, you know. So me and my girl for life. You know what I'm saying? But y'all other hoes, which y'all is hoes, I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? But goddamn, y'all tripping now. Megan Thee Stallion, I fuck with you, but I don't fuck with you like that. That shit cold, man.
Megan Thee Stallion. Look at my hooves, my hooves.
You killing these bitches, man. You killing the whole situation.
They really
To all the
gonna make you
veterans,
watch all of
we
this
say
shit.
thank you for your service.
Why do women often choose to make lists of what they want in a relationship rather than what they bring to the table?
I mean, bullets. Total bullets.
Manifestation.
Ooh, all right. Y'all hear that? Manifestation. Manifestation madness. A lot of women has that. For as long as I continue to believe and think it'll happen, one day it's just supposed to happen. It's not my time yet, but eventually it's just supposed to happen. And I'm not supposed to do anything. That's the remnants of manifestation madness.
Can you be more specific? What does that mean?
Like that if you say you want something in a man, you can find it. If you write it down, you can find it.
Okay.
I'm surprised because a lot of women don't really spot that. That's actually quite admirable.
When it comes to relationships, is there anything that a woman brings to the table that a man isn't also expected to bring?
No. I don't think so.
Okay. I mean, a lot of women might say they provide children, but does a woman provide children for every man she dates?
No.
So then if women basically don't provide anything that a man doesn't also provide, why do so many women think that they're the prize?
Good question.
If you're friends with somebody and they,
They were just
expect
stuck
you to
there,
like treat them and pay for them all the time, stuff,
Right.
we would consider that a user.
Sure.
But if you become more than friends with somebody
Okay.
and they expect
Then it's expected.
more than it's expected,
Again.
why is that not a user?
Again, society's labels, man. I mean, it's
Right.
it's the upbringing and the way people are taught it should be.
Don't women typically just have to show up and look attractive?
It could that could be a yes, but it's not even that. Like,
Well,
you know
who
what
gets
I'm
the better deal?
saying? Of course a woman do, cause the looks.
Okay, don't women enjoy sex too?
Oh yeah, they enjoy it more than men.
Well, isn't sex something that's shared while money is something that's taken?
Of course.
So then who gets the better deal?
This dude is not really concerned about this. He's more interested in riding up and down Las Vegas Boulevard.
Sex.
No, I mean women get the better deal, right?
Yeah, women get the better
You ain't
deal.
paying
Right,
attention.
that's what you're saying. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm from Kentucky. I'm from the country, from the South, upbringing where a man's expecting to take care of a woman. That's just expected. That's how we're up. That's how we're brought up. But now the West Coast style of living that I'm more accustomed to now after being here for 2 years, I see the more even. It's an even playing field where a woman is just as responsible as a man.
Well, right, but is it really? Because at the same time,
there's equal opportunity. I believe it's become more these days than ever.
I'm saying if a woman doesn't
Equal opportunity, but more often than none, women opt for the lesser of the evils, right?
bring more to a relationship than a man does, and a man often brings more to a relationship than a woman does, because a man typically is seen as the provider and the protector, why is the man not considered the prize?
I feel like a man is considered a prize, at least in my perspective. If like at least my man is, like, he's a, you know what I mean, like.
If they're doing what they're supposed to be doing, then they're prize.
Okay, who gets to define what a man is supposed to be doing?
If he meets your needs.
Should a man be expected to love a woman for who she...
If he meets your needs. So in other words, your needs come first. Come on now. Really?
She is, if a woman only loves a man for what he provides.
Well, that's what it's about, though. That's exactly the definition of a relationship between a man and a woman. Is a woman appreciates what a man has to offer.
They'll always
because he's a
hold them
provider.
down.
He's
Yeah.
an omega. The woman is the person that's supposed to be a nurturer, and really she's there to just procreate.
If a guy doesn't provide, he ain't gonna get the girl. So therefore, she's used. I mean, you know what I mean? She's gonna use you for your money regardless. So you're better off going with like a prostitute or something. I prefer prostitutes because you pay them, they leave at the end. A wife or something else, you gotta continue paying and paying and paying. You know what I'm saying?
What would be the incentive today for a man to get married?
Incentive?
Yeah.
Can we get a definition, please?
I mean, is there anything that a married couple can do that an unmarried couple can't?
Absolutely, they can definitely.
Yeah, the support.
What?
Microphone. You gotta speak in the microphone.
Because most often than none, men always get the short end of the stick when it comes to that sort of stuff. Alimony, child support.
Definitely more support, and honestly, like legally, they can do more things financially versus a single
There's
couple.
a lot of perks with that.
Can you give me some examples?
Just like
Tax breaks.
home equity, like investing into longevity and wealth between your family. You can't do that when you're single with somebody. Like, you can try, but it's like, if you're single, you're single. If you're married, like, you're in it for the long haul. So it's like, you might as well just invest everything.
Is there anything that
I
a
don't know
married
what
couple
that
can do
means,
that an
but okay.
unmarried couple can't?
They got rings on. They can say they're married.
Right. But is that worth the possibility of losing half of your stuff if it doesn't work out?
Oh, that is not worth half the possibility. If you don't sign a prenup and you get married, that's on your own thing. That's your own time. That's facts. See, they know. Prenup.
Right.
Especially-
And my point is, are you aware that most prenups don't hold up?
Hell yeah, he's aware.
Oh, I'm not aware because I would never
dude's
get
a
married. I know
shit
better.
face.
Let me ask you this:
Oh.
if you need a prenup, why even get married in the first place?
Exactly the point. These guys are funny.
If a man asked you to sign a prenuptial agreement, would you be okay with that, or would you be offended, or what would your reaction be?
I'm pretty sure I'm gonna be making a lot of money, so let's not.
Always so overly sure, you know? Again, it's always the possibilities, right, and not the probabilities. Sure, it's possible you could hit the lottery, but the probabilities are pretty slim to none.
It because you ain't taking mine anything. You ain't taking mine either.
Well, right, but I'm just saying, then understandably, wouldn't a man have every right to ask for a prenuptial agreement? Since, I mean, do women typically marry men who have less or more money than they do?
Good question.
I mean,
I don't know.
I mean, the accountability just blows my mind. It's like they know what the answer is, but they look for any little way around it, just beating around the bush. No accountability. Just say it. It's totally fine.
No, nowadays there's a lot of bums out there, so I don't even know.
when we're talking about most, it's like
Microphone, you gotta speak in the microphone.
when we're talking about most, it's not really like most because every woman is different.
Oh, now every woman is different. Of course, most men make more money. Of course, most men get the short end of the stick. That's not new. That's been around since forever. I mean, are you kidding me? Come on now. These chicks are playing dumb.
But in all actuality, they all want an omega male, which is a provider.
Well, okay, let me ask you this.
Omega male. I heard of an Omega Shenron, but I don't know. And for you DBZ fans, you know what I'm talking about. Or DBGT. I don't really know who watches that anymore, but
If all women are so different, why do we have the expression know how to treat a woman? Wouldn't that imply that there's a universal nature that all women exhibit?
This is true.
That is true.
That is with emotional intelligence. That is with
Microphone.
That's with
Microphone.
emotional intelligence. That's with nurturing your woman, especially when she is pregnant or postpartum. Also, just like being a support system for like her when she feels like she can't really like get through the day or like get through the week or like a job.
you better go for a run or something. I got shit to do. It ain't my problem to make you feel better. If you don't feel better after about 10, 15 minutes, I don't know what to tell you. I got shit to do.
Or like goals, like your man is supposed to be your best friend, and if he's not
Definitely not. Definitely not. I have best friends. They're not female.
your best friend, then he's not for you at all. And then everything, like if he's not your best friend, he like would for sure question everything. So then going back to like the whole like prenup thing in a marriage, if this man is really your best friend, he wouldn't ask for you to sign a prenup.
Of course he would. Are you kidding me? And that just goes to show you how misinformed and disingenuous a lot of modern day women are. Like this one. You're trying to tell me that billionaires and people who are worth millions don't meet a little ratchet ass chick. He may want to marry her, but he's all like, no, we're going to get a prenup. You ain't taking my money. Because when women get married, they look at the financial gain and the financial benefits. That's at the forefront. That's always been at the forefront. Hell, if that's the case, then Bill Gates' wife could give me all the money that, or not Bill Gates. Oh yeah, Bill Gates and Jeff Bezos, both of their wives. All the goddamn money that they got. Billions.
Unless he doesn't trust you. That's what most men do. Is that prenup is a
No, the prenup is if you really love him, then money shouldn't matter. You ain't gonna come into the mix while he's rich and shit, made something of himself, and you poor and you ain't about shit, to then get divorced a few months later, a year later, and take his fortune. No thank you. I don't know what planet that work on with you, but what you're saying does not exist.
signal of they don't trust you. So it's like, what's the point of getting married anyways if you don't trust me?
What is the difference between a romantic relationship versus friends with benefits?
A romantic relationship is basically where you guys have boundaries, so you are only seeing each other. A friends with benefits is basically you're allowed to say otherwise. It's kind of like a fuck buddy.
Friends with benefits is just sex and no strings attached.
A romantic relationship considers like mainly dates, having a good time, being honest.
Who is more likely to want friends with benefits, men or women?
Men.
Why?
I don't know. I think it's like a stereotype. I feel like it's just men. I don't know. I would rather be in a committed relationship, so.
It depends, actually. It just depends on the person.
I think lately the women are taking a stronghold on that.
I think it's women.
Oh shit.
I think men. I think men end up being harbored.
Being what?
Harbored, like they end up being taken advantage of. They just don't know it.
That's very surprising because, I mean, let me ask you this, right? If most men just want sex, then why aren't most relationships friends with benefits?
Ooh. Well, because I think the women, it's about when they want it, how they want it, and I think that they just ultimately say that's how it is.
Okay. Well, do you think women are attracted to male dominance?
Ooh. Absolutely.
Well, if that's true, then aren't women exhibiting the ultimate dominance by requiring those terms?
Yes.
So then, how is that possible when that's a catch-22? Like, women they're attracted to male dominance, but they want a man to submit to their terms.
Good question.
What does it mean when women say pussy is power?
I don't say that. But
I don't say that, but
Oh, you know they say
that
that.
don't make a man do anything for the right.
They're working on the strip dressed as peacocks. So, yeah.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Everyone don't have no golden, but some do.
What makes a pussy golden?
I actually don't know. I've been told I got it, but that doesn't mean I necessarily know what it is.
Let me think. What makes a pussy golden?
I think they wrote a song about it. It's called WAP.
It's called. You mean WAP?
Yeah.
Now from the top, make it pop.
WAP?
He's talking about WAP.
Is it WAP or WAP?
Yeah, it's WAP. W-A-P.
When a woman says pussy is power, that means she's using that pussy to get money. And what do people say? Money is power.
Why do so many women think they have the golden pussy when every woman has one?
Not every woman has a golden pussy.
Okay. So
Not
what?
everyone.
So what makes pussy good?
She seems like she's a pro. She seems like she knows it all too well.
As opposed to not good.
What makes a good pussy? Great hygiene, pineapples, water, preferably Kangen water, alkaline water. You need the pH level to be very balanced, ladies. Also, you need to use Honey Pot, which is a really good brand. You don't want to use that regular always. This is not it. You need organic cotton on your vagina. You don't have that.
Vagina.
Your pussy.
What is this? Like Medea goes to Vegas? What the hell is this?
Needs some help.
Power is a different thing with women nowadays, but nah, it ain't just the sex. They come with other shit. They mess with your mind. They mess with your mind too.
Is it any wonder that prostitution is the world's oldest profession?
I mean, you got to admit, the timing of that billboard in the back, that was just perfect. I mean, just perfect for this conversation.
No. It's since the oldest times, I'm sure it's not always that connection that's needed, but it's always needed for that expression, if you know what I'm saying.
Okay, and what's the difference between using power and abusing power?
Using power, abusing power, look, man, Spider-Man, you got responsibilities, kid. I don't know exactly how it went, but use them the right way.
I think it goes, with great power comes great responsibility or something along those lines. And by the way, if you haven't seen the latest Spider-Man Far From Home, go see it. That shit was fire. But let's continue.
Abuse them.
With great power comes great responsibility.
Thank you.
Spider-Man.
Original Peter Parker. I know you're talking about Maguire, right?
Yes.
All right, cool, nice. I'm fucking with my man. Y'all checking this channel, man. Stay tuned.
So I'm going to wrap that up, guys. Thanks for watching.